Gosh, that's a great question. I don't put limits on my life.
Right.
Like, I think I can do anything. Describe my artistry. I'd say eclectic and random. My name is Princess Fortier. My birth name is Princess Fortier. My stage name is Princess Fortier.
Hey, Princess.
Hey, Nate. How you doing today?
I'm good. Thanks so much for coming on and talking with us today.
A pleasure and honor. Thank you so much for having me. Shout out
you.
to Right Hands Management.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's your people, right?
Yes.
Okay.
From day one, actually.
I love that.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're going to start off with what we always start off with. If you can tell me your name, your stage name, and describe your artistry, please.
You got it. My name is Princess Fortier. My birth name is Princess Fortier. My stage name is Princess Fortier. Love my name. My dad gave it to me. So grateful for that. Describe my artistry. I'd say eclectic and random.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that because music has been, I sing for my supper and I'll sing anything. Country, opera, musicals, jazz, and it kind of all has added to my tool bag for my own original music, all these different genres and exposures to dance music, whatever.
Yes.
So it's kind of just very eclectic.
I like that.
Yeah.
You do have a large tool bag.
Thank you.
You're a musician,
Yes.
model, and actress. Mm-hmm. Which one came first?
I would say modeling and acting came first. So you probably know this already. I went to UCLA for neuroscience.
Nice.
And I was going to be, pre-med or whatever. But my aunt, so this is actually random and funny. I got a full ride scholarship to Emory University in Atlanta for neuroscience. And UCLA didn't give me a scholarship like that. They gave me a partial one. But I chose to go to UCLA because my heart was like, I've always wanted to be in LA. My aunt was a model here. And so I would always see her getting ready for TV shoots and like magazine shots. And I just always looked up to her and I was like, let me just be in LA. Maybe something could happen, in that regard. And so that's why I chose to get student loans and debt. When I was 19, I probably shouldn't age myself, but when I was 19, I was on campus heading to class and somebody scouted me and was like, hey, you wanna model? And so that's where it started. So I started doing that and extra work on the side to just pay for books and like housing and stuff. And music came later. Couple years later, just before graduation.
Nice. Mm-hmm. When did acting fit into that scenario?
It was more like, it was just like, okay, so acting actually really, really came first.
Okay.
I was always in community plays and stuff, from age like 10. Yeah. But I started doing extra work on set, like for old TV shows and whatever. So that was dipping my toe in acting. And I really haven't gotten like into it. I didn't get into it until the last couple of years, like actually going for it and wanting to get co-star roles and lead roles and stuff like that. Yeah. So
one of those standout roles that I see is All-American.
Mac ran the offense at Hummel State.
This is GAU. I run the offense here.
Help me understand why a young offensive coordinator took a demotion to join your coaching staff as an analyst.
So the reason why I put that out, because I have some buddies who've been in All-American, and I just want to know, what is it like being on that set with all those cool, wonderful people?
It's a dream. Honestly, I was expecting to feel nervous, but it was just, it felt like family. Everybody was so kind, so thoughtful, so considerate. They treated me like a star. I was just coming in like to do one day, you know, a one-day role, you know. But I got treated like Angela Bassett, you know, just It felt very just home. It felt like home. The director that day was just so kind and gentle, and I just expected like this rough energy or rushed energy, because these sets are expensive, right? You got to get it done. And it's so funny because for rehearsal, I was like, one of the main stars of the show was like impressed, right? But then when the turnaround shot happened, the camera was like right in my face, and I hadn't learned how to not be afraid of looking straight into the camera yet. It's a little intimidating if you don't do it all the time, or if you've never really been trained to do it. And so it was like this huge camera right in my face, and so my heart was like beating, and then my lines just went out of my head, and I was like, oh God, this is not good, because I know this is like $60,000 a second. Who knows? I don't know what they're paying, but I was just like, I cannot mess it. I was stuttering.
It happens.
And I thought, oh God, I'm ruining this. This is not good. I want them to call me back. Oh no. I just went again, and I did it, and nobody was upset with me. Everyone was like, that was great. It was just a wonderful experience. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Just judging by everyone who I've talked to so far, I just feel like I want to be on that set as well. It was fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe you will someday. Who knows?
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Nice. A little bit earlier, we talked about your musical journey. So let's go into like your earlier days. And I know today you definitely have a lot of credits, but you started back in 2016.
Yes.
I saw your beautiful music video, Breathe, and Unstoppable was very fun. I love that. It reminds me of Priscilla Renee, her earlier works. Which one came first?
So interestingly, Unstoppable, Breathe, and Dirty Ballerina, I shot.
Okay.
I recorded them all at the same time.
Nice.
I did the music videos. I got a package deal by a producer named Chris. We did all 3 music videos in 2 days. It was crazy. I actually got a big headache that day, one of those days. But yeah, I think I released Unstoppable first, because I think Breathe was more of the more meaningful song for me. Both songs are wonderful. You know, have a wonderful place in my world. But yeah, Breathe was the one. Yeah, Breathe was like rock vibes, but also soulful and anthem things going on.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I love that. What else can you say about like that period within your musical journey? Was that the beginnings? How do you feel? And what advice would you give to your younger self?
Oh my goodness. You know, it was very vulnerable. It takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there, your original work out there. You kind of can feel naked. I think my advice to myself would be, keep going.
Okay.
Like, don't stop. Literally put yourself on a schedule of releases. And even if you are falling behind, because you can't force creativity, right? You know, sometimes creativity comes from life experiences or a readiness that I can't really put my finger on. Like, sometimes artists get blocked, whatever. But if you need to collaborate with other people, oh my gosh, if you're in LA, you can do it.
Yes.
Even if you're not in LA, you can do it. There's so many people that are talented all around us all the time, and you'd be so surprised. Like even my mom, she's a teacher. She sings at church. But she is the one who helped me with the treatment for my music video, Breathe.
Nice.
You know, and so I think it's all, I would say keep going, girl. Just like keep go. You cannot stop.
I like
Put
that.
out another one. No.
And you kept going. So now we fast forward into 2025, and you got Beyoncé walking across the stage winning for, Album of the Year.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Album of the Year at the Grammy Awards.
Amazing.
And you're like at home thinking, wow, I contributed vocals to that album.
Yes.
What was going through your mind?
You know, Just gratitude. Wow. Just gratitude. So surprised too, because that album, I honestly thought we were singing for the Renaissance album, because we sang in 2021.
Nice.
So it took a lot of time for that to come to fruition, and it was honestly just a surprise. It was a surprise, a beautiful surprise. Really grateful.
How did you even get that opportunity? Did Beyonce like give you a call?
No.
Or did like Baby Blue text you like, "Hey, Princess, we got this opportunity
I hope to be able to say that one day. No, not yet. I haven't talked to her personally ever.
Okay.
Actually, she is brilliant. She knows how to collaborate with people. She hired several teams of people too, and I hope this isn't like private information. But
Okay.
Yeah, she hired a few different teams of people too, with some direction to create, some support behind a lot of her songs, and then chose which ones she liked, kind of thing. So luckily she chose 4 of the songs that we did.
Not 1, 4.
Yeah, 4. And yeah, my friend, a good friend, Marcus Eldridge, I did some production work with him right around the time I released those songs for like an independent label, and we just kept working together, and he's the one whose cousin had the gig, and then he called me for that. So I just got a call. Yeah.
It's like, we need these high notes on daughter. Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Like, you can recognize your own vocal prowess on Album of the Year.
So grateful. It's magic. It honestly doesn't feel real all the time.
Okay.
I'll
I
say
get
that.
that.
Yeah.
All right. I know we got so many questions for you, but I'm going to wrap it up here real quickly. What can we look forward to here in 2025?
Well, I'm so excited to announce I'm releasing a wedding song. I'm getting married in July. And so July 7th, before the wedding, I'm releasing a song called Cloud 9. And then I'll have another song release. I haven't picked a date yet, but it'll be the last quarter of the year. So at least 2 songs will be released at the end of this year.
Okay. I like that. Mm-hmm. And I did say that was it, but okay. So outside of your singing career, is there something, because you've accomplished so much, is there this one thing you say, I still want to do this? I've done the modeling, I've done the singing, I've done the acting, but I still want to do this. What is that one?
Gosh, that's a great question. I don't put limits on my life.
Right.
Like, I think I can do anything. I think anyone can do anything. I still kind of want to do some neuroscience research to prove, like, why I've healed my migraines, like, from singing. I kind of want to do that. And I want to have a family, babies and all that. Yeah, those are 2 things that are on my bucket list.
That was great.
And skydiving.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Maybe we can go together.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. I like it. That was a great one. Good.
Wrap.
We wrap. We can cut. Great one, Princess. Thank you. So wonderful.
Hey, you might be on All American because you do hosting, and they look for real ones.
Listen, I need to. We manifesting it right now.
Yeah, you can do it. You have a great look too.
Yeah, you have your mic, right? So she up for this.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good, yourself.
What's up, buddy? I'm so excited for you. Yes, make sure you invite me to the wedding.
Okay. Are you coming from Ecuador?
Oh, I'll come.
Okay.
Let me know. I got a plan now.
Okay, cool.
Because isn't that where you're from?
That's where he's from.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. For you. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah, what are you driving? This BMW?
Yeah.
Cool beans.